Welcome, my friends. This is Jay, and you probably know me as Jay's Knit and Purl Jam here on my YouTube channel. Well, surprise, surprise. Tonight I have something that's new. It's interesting. It's going to serve a purpose, and I hope you enjoy it. My friend Helene over at Cabin Fever and Crochet and I spoke on this and kind of shared some ideas about 3 years ago, but it seems like 2024 might be the year we thought we'd give it a try. So, welcome to Jay's Knit ASMR, my first video, and my title is Too Much Stuff. Well, my friends, I learned to knit back in the 60s from an old library book. And once I decided I'd like to try, my dad took me to town, to the store, one of those, big box stores. We're talking the 60s. And you remember, I know a lot of you remember W.T. Grant, or how about Woolworths? So I remember him taking me to one of the stores so I could pick out some yarn. And guess what kind I bought? Yes, I bought a skein of red yarn and some knit needles, which I don't know what size or anything. I guess I looked in the book and it told me. And but the rest is history, as they say. I never looked back. Now, I put it up as I got older and grew and got married and went on with life and picked up other crafts. But I never forgot how to knit. Is that strange? Never. I mean, I couldn't knit like I knit now, but I always remembered how to knit and cast on those stitches on, guess what? On these metal needles. Look, these metal needles from W.T. Grant or Woolworths, or, and I'd cast them on and I'd go knit, 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 purl back, knit, 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 purl back. Oh my gosh, I couldn't make anything with that scarf, but it was so pretty and it was red. My dad pretended like he liked it. My mother didn't want anything to do with it. She was too busy taking care of it. I had 2 other sisters and a little brother, but I would just stay up night after night knitting. Now, these needles are not from that era. These are not 1960 needles. These are just some that I acquired. Let's fast forward to the 90s. In the 90s, when I started back knitting, and I would maybe teach or share with seniors or people or any kind of church group, Vacation Bible School. How many remember that? Vacation Bible School. Everybody. And so one year I got to be over our particular church's Vacation Bible School, and we had to come up with crafts, and all the people in the neighborhood went around and they would donate things. It was just a small community. But I don't think anybody ever got to learn how to knit. I don't think people just weren't interested, But never, didn't bother me. Never mind. I just kept on knitting in the closet. And so, but these are some needles from the 90s. And I still have them. I don't know why. I'm sure you have some. Do you know why you still have them? I don't knit with them, but they're just so pretty. Look, they're just so pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I don't know why that is just amazing that I would still want to hold on to metal needles, because they're really bad on your joints. I just love to knit. I love to hear the sound of the clicking of the needles when we were using these metal ones. I don't use metal now, but I mean like these. But the clicking of the needles. Well, so I wanted to just get these out. This is just, like I said, just a pinhead of my stuff. And I was trying to start with something old. And then I remembered this little piece here was a birthday gift from one of my knit sisters. One of my knitting friends that we used to meet and knit. And one year for my birthday, she gave me this. She had gone to an estate sale. And she said, I found these and I just thought that you would love to have these. I just knew that this was just something that you might want to have. And I said, oh my gosh, she had it all wrapped up. So, let me show you what she had wrapped up just for me. I'm going to lay this over to the side. Isn't that pretty? I need to hold on to that in case somebody has a birthday. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at these. Oh my gosh. Can you say matching? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Knit, 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 knit. Purl back. Knit, 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 knit. Purl back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these are pretty. Oh goodness, let's see what size. These are size 11s. Oh my gosh, this would make a beautiful scarf. This is what I'd probably use these to make a scarf or something. Okay, we'll go through some of the sizes in just a minute. But I want to go ahead and open this up to show you what's in here. I'm going to kind of tilt it up and see if I can get it to just stay in one place. Now, like I said, she got this from a yard sale or an estate sale. And ever since she gave them to me, I felt like I was the keeper of someone's prize. Now look, you're going to see dust and everything. This is, all right, let me say this. These are not props. I didn't buy these or run out. This is my real house. This is my real stuff. And I need you to help me to let it go. But look, I got some spider webs, dust, because I have not opened them since, oh my gosh, the late 90s. I opened them. I think she gave it to me. No, it was the 2000, because she gave it to me in a birthday around 2000, 2001 or something. So, before we can do that, I thought if I have to wipe some of the dust off, you know, dust is free. You can get dust anytime you need it. So look, let's see what we can do. Oh my God. Oh, I think I wiped some of the dust off. So we can take a look. And all the pieces were here. Oh my goodness. Even the little gripper, even the little point gripper. Can you read that? Can you see that? That's something you normally would lose, but even that's here. And so with this came some paperwork, because, she had made some notes. Here is an actual pattern from this person. There's no name on it, at least I haven't seen it, but it is called, she was going to knit a scarf and tam. Now, when's the last time you called a hat a tam? This is real old. A scarf and a tam, size number 15 needles. Let's see, the scarf, they tell you the knitting instructions. Row 1, right side, purl. Row 2, knit. Row 3, knit 2. Then you slip 1 with the yarn in back and knit 1. Repeat. And look at that. Then the tam is made with bulky yarn. And it's on a size 8 needle. Now that's different. Cast on 70 stitches. Isn't that something? A real pattern from a real person. And I don't see a date, but let's go on and see if we see a date. See if, oh, here's another piece too. Classic mittens. Classic mittens. Well, we still knit that today. And she was using a number 4. When we go through the needles, we'll see if we have a number 4. It says, cast on 33 stitches, work in ribbing, row 1, and it gives you all the information. And it's, let's see, how many rows is it? How many repeats is it? Oh my gosh, I can't tell here. Some of it's faded away. Like I said, because this is so old. I'm sorry it didn't have a date. Been great. Okay, now this is the brochure that came with the needles. You can see this, the brochure from Boy Needles. It says Needle Master Knitting Kit. And you see that just about every knitting needle you'll ever need in this compact kit. Oh my. And then it gives you all the information. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, look, they even give you diagrams and everything. Oh, and there's pictures of the needles. Let's see what it says up here. Oh, it gives you step by step. In the instruction, you can read it. It tells you all the components. You make stitch holders, flexible needles, circular needles. All of this, these you can use this kit to make. Oh my gosh, I'm already talking myself out of it. Help me. Help me, I digress. I'm just, okay. Help me to know, stay on point, to know why I'm doing this video. It's because I have, help me, too much stuff. Too much stuff, Jay. Too much stuff, too much stuff, too much stuff. So I'm going to lay it right here. Hold it up again. Now, let's go through the sizes that they have. I'm going to turn it. I think I should turn it this direction. Here we go. All right. Well, now I see it starts with US number 6, 7, 8. See those? Look at the pretty colors. Oh my God. Can you see those colors? Oh, they're so pretty. This is like a red, but not a bright red. This is a gold. Here's an orange. Number 9 are beautiful blue. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, 10s are like silver or something. Metal. Oh, look at this pretty kind of, not pink, but maybe a blush color. This is a 10 and a half. 10 and a halves are hard to come by. Oh my gosh. These are, I think, are extensions, and these are stoppers. And look, it even has the little metal key. See there? I don't want to take it out because it's probably stuck in there after all these years, and I don't want to lose it. And since I had the little, this helps you when you tighten up the needle. This is a gripper, little rubber gripper. Now look on this side. Oh. Look. All right, now, these are the cords. These are the cords. You take the 2 needles out, like here's an 11, Here's 13. Here's 15. Oh, that's nice. This is a nice set. All the pieces are here. And she took such good care. Such good care of them. That's just unbelievable. To have, But these are the cords, and then you would take the needle and you'd screw one to this end and then one to the other end, and you knit. And whenever you need to change a cord, you just unscrew it or change the needle. You'd unscrew it, but use the same cord. That's what we have today, but on a, I don't know. Knitting today is like on steroids. We got all kind of needles. We've got needles you won't believe. And things, right? And sets. Oh my gosh. I wonder how much she paid for this. I have no clue. There's no price on here. Let's see. Wait, let's see before we see if there was any kind of price. Nope, I'm looking on the back. So there was no price on the little paper, on the information. Oh, but probably like $20, but back in the 60s or whenever she had these, $20 was a lot of money. Isn't that beautiful? You see, I don't even want to take them out. Oh, when she first gave them to me, I took them out. I used them. But now they've been in the case so long, look, they don't hardly want to come out. That's heavy metal, people. Heavy. This is not some little cheap something. This is heavy metal needles. Can you imagine your wrists, your joints? Can you imagine the arthritis pain? Oh my gosh. Oh, look. Can you imagine all the arthritis you're going to have? Oh, you're going to need plenty of ibuprofen if you knit with these needles. But they're so pretty to look at. So now, you're going to have to help me. I hope I was in the frame. You're going to have to help me decide whether it's a keeper or do I have to let it go? Keeper, let it go. Keeper, let it go. What do you think? If these were your needles, your set. Now, all right, think of this. If pieces were missing or it was trashed looking, that would be no reason. I would say, let's just let it go. But this is so pretty. Will anybody vote with me and say, let's keep it? Look, I done failed the first project. Jay has failed the first chance she got to decide whether she wanted to keep it or let it go. I don't want this to be solemn and sad. I'm a happy person, if you can't already tell. And I want this to be a happy thing to be able to let go. But I think this is going back in the keeper stash. So what I want to do now, before I can do that, I need to kind of wipe some of this off. Because I don't know. Let's wipe the dust off. Let's clean it up. I got my little wipes here. So if you are a knitter, or know one, she may check her stuff. Somebody else may have something like this. And look how neat and new it looks. She really, whoever it belonged to, the original owner, really, she was appreciative. She was grateful. She was enjoying it. And you know what? I know this is the first one, and maybe I'm going to fail this one. But I feel like I'm the keeper because this was a blessing to someone. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying or sharing someone else's blessing. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to lay this aside and let me show you what we're going to do next. So much to see. Oh my gosh, you won't believe the stuff I have. Back in just a moment. All right, my friends, I am back. And you want me to tell you a secret? All right, my secret, well, one of my secrets, when I was younger, most of even my middle adult life, I was a fingernail biter. Day in, day out, no matter what, I was a fingernail biter. And even when I was doing my other crafts, it would come and go. But once I came out and really started getting back into knitting, do you know? Look. Now, it didn't happen overnight, and it took years to but the more I started knitting and sharing knitting and teaching knitting and knitting with my friends, little by little my fingernails began to grow, and I didn't have time really or have the need to bite them. And so when I started YouTube, where you were going to be seeing my hands, I, of course, started getting them professionally done, and I got some gel nails and all of that, and I wore those for a year or so. And then one day, when, I got tired of having to go so often, so I said, let me take a little break from my nail lady. I said, let me just take a little break. And lo and behold, I was so busy knitting, my fingernails just started to grow and get harder. And now I do need to keep polish on them and keep them filed and checked, just simple maintenance. And don't let them get too long. That's the secret that I have learned. Real nails get long, and then they'll want to break way down here at the quick, down at the real low. So as soon as they get like this is much too long, and after the video, I will cut these back a little bit, and they would then just grow out again. Like the little thing about, how I keep my hair cut on the ends, and it just keeps growing, makes my hair longer than if I just did not cut it at all. So once I got rid of the gel nails, I have my own nails. I'm knitting up a storm, and I am not looking back. So if you have a child or a young person or a teen or someone that bites their nails, try buy them some knit needles. Buy them some knit needles, and you'll be surprised. It will probably change everything. Everything. So now I am back. I'm trying to get my camera in the right place. This is tight, trying to be close to the camera, but now I am back, and I am I am still excited about, I was looking off camera, I had some other things I needed to look at, and then I thought, all right, I think what we'll do is let's go ahead and start pairing up. Let's pair up our knitting needles. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see if I have a make for each one. How about that? So I'm just going to just go through. Oh, the pretty gold. Those are so pretty. Oh, let's see how they sound. Oh, they sound a little different, see? I think most of these are hollow. I don't know. Some could be solid on the inside. Oh, look at that. Let's just lay some. Let's bring them over, and we'll lay some over there. Once I pair them up, and then I'll show you something. Oh, look, red. All right, let's check our numbers at the top. These are size 7s. Make sure. Look at that. Oh, these red ones are so pretty. I can see a pretty lace something on here. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. I would enjoy just knit. Now, if you don't like to purl, there are some people who love the knit stitch, but they don't care for the purl, where you purl back, purl back, purl back. Well, you can just knit on both sides. You can knit, and then turn around and knit, 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 knit all the way back. Just knitting. This is called the garter stitch, where you knit every row. When you knit, and then have to purl back. That is the stockinette stitching knitting. So, look at this. Look at that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if I see any others. I'm trying to look for some that look similar, so well, you can tell these are real old. I can tell by the number that's stamped on here. It's not like modern numbers. So who knows where these came from, or who had them, or how I got them. I tried to find online. Maybe some of you may have seen it. I remember going to craft shows where people have taken these metal needles, and of course, I know one lady, her husband would take them and bend them into bracelets, kind of like a little spiral, kind of go into a spiral, and you know how you just slide your hands in. But now I didn't see anything. I wanted to look on YouTube, and I didn't see anything to come up that didn't require a lot of equipment or something, or some kind of soldering iron, or you got a ladle where you had to hammer. One man was gonna, you beat it on that iron thing with one of those iron hammers or whatever. I thought, oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. That's a little too much. That's a little too much. Too muchy. Okay, so let's lay these over here. I'm going to just lay them right here. All right, let's see. Can I match it? Oh, this was something. I don't know where I got this from and why I have it. It looks like one of those Tunisian crochet hooks. I believe it is, maybe. Oh, it's real old. Look, it is rusty. You can't see it probably, but it is rusty. So whatever got to the metal, I can't even tell. Oh, it says an H. So it's an H. I guess, is that a Tunisian crochet hook? Ooh, okay. Well, we'll just lay that over here, out of the way. I'll just work my way this direction. Let's see, can I move some of these? I have more over here. I'm just going to try to keep these on the table. Okay, here's a pair. I can tell by the color right away. Oh, these are real old too. Oh my gosh. You can tell by the ends, the way they're stamped. So somebody else had these. Maybe I found these at the Goodwill or thrift store. Sometimes I used to, when I was teaching seniors or other people, didn't have money for this stuff, and I had yarn and stuff. Sometimes I'd just make sure I had to have extra needles. Either I'd go buy them, or somebody would bring them. One of the ladies in the class would say, well, I went to the Goodwill and look what I found. I found these beautiful needles, and she'd have a whole bag. She'd bring them, and of course we distributed and gave everybody, laid them all out on the table. And anyone that wanted some needles, when I was teaching seniors, oh my gosh, seniors are a great group to teach. You do a lot of the work for them. You do, you have to help them a lot. But it's easy to please them because you can just make up anything and tell them. Did I just tell a secret on myself? Like if they knit a piece and it comes out all wonky, you just call it a scarf and put some fringe on it. They just think it's beautiful. One lady one time we were supposed to be making a plain like dishcloth, just knit straight up. I put on like 30 stitches. I may have given her 30 stitches, and the test was to go home and keep working, and when she came back the next week, to still only have 30 stitches. Well, that didn't happen. I don't know what roadmap she was following. But you know what we did? We turned them into house shoes. I was thinking fast on my feet. That's what you have to do sometimes with seniors. More senior than me. Okay, so you just take it and I fold it, brought the little ends up, and then we put a seam down the center for the toe, and then how you just pull it tight around the heel part and sew that real good, and just told her she had to just wear them with a little pair of socks, so that little ridge. Oh, she thought, and then I showed her how to make a pom-pom. Senior loves, senior pom-pom, senior pom-pom. They love you. I tell you, it's so easy. I made a pom-pom and put them on the toe of her it was all garter stitch. It was just knitting on every row. So I made a little pom-pom after we sewed it up, put it on the toe, sewed it on, and she thought they was the cutest things. Jay, don't be playing tricks on the seniors. Oh, look at these. Looky. Okay, I'm going to put these over with the short ones. Isn't that pretty? Let's see a color. Okay, we haven't done any of these blue. I have a lot of blue. So this is a 6. No, this is it's on the head. I believe it's a 6. I believe that says a 6. So now, let's see if we can make this up. Because these are not going to be any good unless we can find a mate. Well, that's not it. Well, that says 6, but that's not the right color blue. Some of them may not have. Oh, wait. I think I overlooked it. Oh, wait, is that 6? Yeah, but by them being so old, there could be a little difference in blues. That is a little different, so isn't it? I don't know. Oh my, and I don't. Oh, well, let's lay these down and come back. I've got something, but I see this one right off the bat. We're pairing up our needles. Oh, what a pretty blue this is, like a death blue. Isn't that pretty? These are number 6s. Well, somebody must have loved number 6s. Oh, let's try to see how they sound. If they're hollow or if they're solid, I can't really tell. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. Don't look like they've been used. They're not scratched up, and the tip is getting good shape. Isn't that great? We'll lay those over there. Let's see, I think I recognize these. Look, let's see if these are the same. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I can tell by the number. These are number 4s. These are number 4 in length. Isn't that great? Ooh, listen to these. Oh my God. These sound really great. Oh, goodness. Let's see what else I have over here. Oh my goodness. Ah, really good. All right, so we'll lay these over here with the long ones. I got a short row going pile, and then I have a long pile. We'll put those over there. All right, still got those crazy. Oh, look at these. Now this is what you call lace. These are like for lace knitters that uses that fine lace, weight yarn or threads. Oh my goodness. I knit a lot of lace stitches, but I am not what you call a true lace knitter. I don't knit with these fine needles. See, that's a really little small needle. But there are a lot of people who enjoy knitting fine lace. But that's just too much for me and too much on my hands and everything. So I wouldn't try that. That wouldn't be my cup of tea. But I don't know why I have them. Somebody must have given them to me. Okay, let's see. Can I figure out these blue ones yet? Okay, I think this is the match. Oh, yep, it is. It's the match. It's the number 6 again. They're nice and long and slender. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to eat with chopsticks, but oh, aren't those pretty? You know what? These would make for people like me who knit a lot, or that knit on YouTube, that we actually knit on YouTube and share our knitting. These would make pretty display needles. Like if I was doing a swatch And I did it on my regular needles. And like I said, these are not needles I knit with. I've got needles. We'll talk about that later. But to knit it and then transfer them and put them on this needle to take the picture or to be a show, wouldn't that be pretty? Oh, that's something to think about. We always need ways to display our swatches that we knit. I was looking around to see if I had one real close to show you. Maybe by the end I'll show you one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see this one right away. I saw it right away as soon as I picked that up. Look, oh, that's the one. Look, that's the one that almost matches my nails. Look, isn't that pretty? So pretty. I just love how these feel. But I don't think I miss knitting with them. But like I said, I think I could maybe think of something I could use them for. Oh, but then again, I'm supposed to be getting rid of stuff. I thought you were helping me. You're agreeing with me. No, I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Oh my gosh. Look, I've talked you into, oh yeah, Jay, that's a good idea. We could do that. No. Well, I'm saying no right now on the camera. We'll see. You know what? This might be harder than I thought. Might just be harder than I thought. But I'm going to continue. You just won't believe the stuff that I have. Whew. Okay, so I'm down to this blue. So I guess maybe the color just faded a little bit, but they are the same size on the little head. So we're going to have to call this a set. We'll just call this a set, that these go together. Then the last one, almost, the red, another small red. This is lace weight. These are number 5s. Oh, people would have done maybe socks. People that do socks, maybe 2 at a time or something. I don't know. They could do 2 socks on here or something like that. I'm not a sock knitter. Oh, this is this one. Oh my God. Oh. Let's see if I can't tell if they're solid or if there's a, look, there's a little ting to them. Right there, right there. That must mean they're not solid, they're hollow, aren't they? When they make like that, I guess. Knit, 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 knit. Knit, 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 knit back. Look at that. Now, last but not least, here's some very interesting needles. I do not know where I got them from, but they're very interesting. They have a little ball on the head. So I don't know where the number is, but this, I'm thinking this would be something that you would knit lace with. That this may have belonged to a lace knitter. Look at that. They have long, long needles to push all that pretty lace, push all that lace that they have. Like, now, this is crocheted, but, you know, you can knit doilies and things like this too, also. I'll look for some in some of my stuff. I have some books on how to knit doilies, so I'll have to show you as I go through my stuff. Oh, listen to this. What kind of metal is that? What is that? Oh, look. That sounds really different than the others. What do you think? Now, let me show you something that might be of interest. Now, of course, before I put these in a bag, I'm going to take one of these wipes. I won't do that because I want to show you some other. But, you know, it's good to wipe them down if you're going to. I mean, of course, if you give them to someone, they'll wipe them down. But now you can just, let's see if they're real dirty. No, look. Let's just see. I'm just curious. After being away in my stuff, packed away for years since the late 90s, I figured they'd have a lot of dust. Alright, so now let me show you something that would be kind of cute. Everyone will know what these are. Let's see, can I get them in the light just right? Okay. These are things that the kids get when they go start back to school. They're just pencil grips. You know, you can get them at the Dollar Tree or Walmart, anywhere, school supply stores. And you get, there's 10 in here, and I think I paid like $1 and something. But they're just little rubber pencil grips. If I bring it real close, can you see that? See, they're just hollow on the inside, and they're rubbery. Now, what you could do if you had somebody, or you wanted to make sure your needles together, even inside of a bag, you could take these little grips, take a pair of scissors, and cut just a little bit. You can get maybe 3 or 4 off of one pencil grip. See, what's 1, 2. Look at that. Look, I have just made myself some needle holders out of these little pencil grips that the kids use. So say once I wipe these down, just like I've done on these, and clean them up, and maybe I need to store them and don't want to get them lost again, you can see which ones will fit. Now some of them are too large, and you may have to find, there's another grip that is more spongy. Then for the larger ones, you'd probably have to get the spongy one. But if these are too large, let's see if this one would go in there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You just made yourself an inexpensive pencil grip needle holder. See, just rubber goes on there. Now, if I wanted to put my needles in a bag or somewhere, I can do that. Let's see if we can find another that might fit. Like I said, they have some spongy ones that would stretch even more probably. So for the larger ones, you'd probably have to do those. Even though this is a little large, but see, they're rubber, so they don't slide down. See, they won't slide down on their own. See? See? All right, so I can put those over there with the grip. Let's try these. Look at that. Oh my gosh, is that pretty? And they just come in such pretty colors. Yeah. I don't know if you're seeing it in the light as good, but they just come in all kind of pretty colors. Look at that. Now I don't have to worry about them getting lost again or getting separated. Let's push these on up. Look at that. Doo-doo. Look at all of these are ready to be put away or given away or find a new home or put in a bag or another project, something that you could think to use metal needles for. I hadn't thought of it yet, but maybe something will come. Let's see if there's anything else on my list. Well, I was gonna, oh yes, I do have this too. Okay, this is, oh look, I'm gonna wipe it off because I got dust. I have to be careful of the dust. This is my real house, dust and all. So this is an actual knitting needle case. I remember having lots of these back in the day when I did use straight needles. You'd get these at any big box store. Can you see that? And you just put your knitting needles in there. So for instance, these that are already matched up, I could just slide them in there like that. Let's see if these are too long. Okay, these are too long. Let's see, these I don't have, I gotta put the little thing on there. Anything that's not too long, and these are too long, I believe, also. All of these are too long. Let's try one of these. I must have had a longer one. There must have been another size, because I had a lot of needles in here. Oh, I know, the top fits. Oh, okay, no, okay, I'm good, watch. I got, okay, see how they're long, but then the top, let's see if it fits. Voila! See the top. This is a knitting needle. Let's see the name on here, or it's written on here. Needle case. Who is it made by? Clover. Knitting needle case. I didn't know Clover. I didn't know I had plenty of these. I didn't even know Clover made them. So, no, it is not a lost cause. I can put those in there. And then once I get these, put some more grips on these, I can put those in there. Look. It has these pretty little ridges. I don't know what they're for, but they make a nice good noise. And then the top is tall, and it goes right. Look at that. Now that brings back, oh, those were the days. Days that I remember so well. Oops. I have to sit real close to the camera so I can reach everything. I'm going to leave that right there. Isn't that pretty? So now, if you've enjoyed this and you're a knitter or thinking about it, I hope this helps you. Like I said, even though this is my video about trying to let go of my stuff, it's so nice to go back and look at your, well, let's see. I just put them all in here. Even though I don't have the grip on them yet, I've already know that they're all matched up. So let's see, can we put some of these in here? We'll just see if we can get them in here. Oh my goodness, look. I don't want to put those short ones in there. Let's see if the top goes. Yes! The top closes beautiful. Look how pretty. We started with a mess. And now we have two perfectly good, beautiful needles that maybe someone else would love to have or could think of a way to use them and enjoy them, and of course make something really pretty. So thank you so much for joining me on my first ASMR.